Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to Facts and Two Cents. I hope you are all doing wonderful. Happy Saturday morning. And I know that we're all still dining out on these photos from Harry and Meghan in Jamaica, and they are amazing. And so this is actually one of my favorite ones. And while they were sitting, they are obviously looking at someone in the balcony or something happening in the balcony, and that's Harry and Meghan and their security sitting right in the back of them. And I think that is Brian Robbins' wife, Tracy, sitting next to them. I could just see her arm right there, and it looks like a little bit of a white outfit. So it looks like they're all sitting in the same row. And so, yeah, it's so funny with them. They sometimes mimic each other. And so, and it's like their arms, whether it's the arms the same way or sometimes the leg or they're walking, whatever. But it's just so funny. I think it's after a while you spend so much time with someone, you start mimicking each other's behaviors. And so, yeah, I don't know. There's something about this one. I just thought it was just really sweet. Like, oh. And I'm just, oh my goodness, I don't know. Again, I don't know if they're still in Jamaica. I'm assuming they're back home. So I know Archie, would be back in school now. So I'm assuming they're back in California now. But look, it's Jamaica. If you want to spend another 2 weeks in Jamaica, who could blame you, right? So, but again, it looks like they all had a good time. And one of the things I love is I was going to do, just again about just the horrible British press and how they've been covering this and literally just going, talk about over and beyond falling over themselves, twisting themselves and knots, falling over a cliff. Pick something that is just, they are just crazy. And I was going to talk about that. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with the British press anymore. I was just enjoying how the Jamaican press has been covering it. And just saw the difference, the professionalism, and just enjoying a moment, enjoying the time that they are there, enjoying the time, at the and covering this wonderful event, Bob Marley movie, One Love. And I was just like, I'm just gonna, dine out a bit on the Jamaican press and how they covered it. And obviously that's on the cover of the Observer. And that's obviously, we know that's the photo. That's at least one of the photos with Prime Minister Andrew Holness and his wife. And that's the culture secretary at the, next to his wife, Juliet. And if you remember her, and I should have brought that picture and I forgot, but it's with her and Kate Middleton when Kate and William were in Jamaica. And there's this video of her trying to pull Kate somewhere, and Kate sort of just kept trying to yank her hand away. It's just one of those very cringe-worthy videos. And Kate is trying to it's almost like, let go, don't touch my hand. And so that's her. There was actually a little video of her and Meghan greeting each other with a kiss. And so, but they are looking fabulous, and it's on the front cover there. Prince Harry and Meghan attend the One Love premiere in Jamaica. Marley Mystic. And so, yes. And of course, the picture on the right by the Gleaner is the one that I saw when I first realized that they were in Jamaica. It was just like, when I saw it, it was like, what? And then I came on and we were talking about it a few days ago. But yeah, I love it. And obviously that's Tracy there with a little piece of Brian Robbins' hand. But the Jamaican press has been wonderful about it. And of course, so too is the Prime Minister, who has been the British press has been going after, because in their mind, how dare he want to reject the UK? How dare he want to reject our king as his head of state? How dare he? He is anti-monarchy. And you know what they've been saying. So, but the day after, Andrew Holness this was all over his social media. It was on X. It was on Instagram. And he had like Instagram stories and all of them featuring, and also featuring the Sussexes. As you can see his Instagram stories at the bottom there, and that's just a screen grab from that. And this is what he said on his just in case you hadn't seen it, this is what he said on his Instagram. He says, the premiere of Bob Marley One Love movie in Jamaica signifies a momentous occasion for our nation and the global community. Bob Marley's ability to connect people through his music, transcending culture and geographical boundaries, have made him a symbol of unity and peace. As we celebrate the premiere of the film, let us reflect on the enduring impact of Bob Marley's work, recognizing the importance of his contribution to global conversations on peace, love, and social change. May this cinematic tribute bring Bob Marley to a new generation, ensuring that his messages of hope and justice continue to inspire and resonate for years to come. And he tagged, all those people at the bottom there. But it's wonderful, and I just love the fact how they have just, apart from the press sort of like slapping down the press, like he has gone on about his business. He moved on and he moved on. He doesn't even refer to the UK really anymore. And so I just love it, again, all over his social media. And I love the fact that he just kept it about the film. And so I know, like, anywhere Harry and Meghan go, it becomes all about them. It becomes, I mean, especially if you're in the UK, it's like, oh, there was a film. It's all about it's all about Harry and Meghan. Some of the the UK press as well. Yes, they mentioned the film, but it's the whole crux of the story is about them. And so I'm hoping, as they're the time pass and them being at the event, sort of, the tempo goes down a bit, that people would really focus on the movie. And I want to see the movie because I want to learn much more about Bob Marley. And so I'm very interested to see this adaptation, or at least this film about his life. And so, yeah, I love one of my favorite is One Love, and one of my favorite songs of his is obviously One Love, and Redemption Song. I think actually Redemption Song, I would have to say, is probably my favorite song of Bob Marley, and probably one of my favorite songs really all time, really. And so it's just, I mean, I can't get over it. Just the joy. Just the absolute joy. And also too, a part of me is just laughing because I know that those on Shutter Island are jealous of and maybe that's just the pettiness in me, but I'm just happy that they're jealous about this. And so, not to be outdone, the Jamaican Ministry of Tourism, the Ministry of Tourism Jamaica, they're like, whoa, the Prime Minister posted, we want to get in on that. So, of course, they posted about it. They said, Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, and his wife, Miss Juliet Holness, or Mrs. Juliet Holness, shared lunchtime with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who made a surprise appearance during the January 23rd premiere of Bob Marley's One Love at the iconic Carib 5 Theater. The couple walked the red carpet hand in hand and embracing Kingston's allure as the Caribbean's leading culture and creative city. Bob Marley, One Love, which is theater on February 14, celebrates the life and music of an icon who inspired generations through his music of love and unity. The film chronicles Bob's powerful story of overcoming adversity and journey behind his revolutionary music. This marks a return trip to Jamaica as the couple for Prince Harry and Meghan, who visited the island before their engagement in 2017. So, yeah, Jamaica, hey, Ministry of Tourism, yes, of course they're going to tout Harry and Meghan there. They want more people coming. So, there you go. And again, this is the positivity in which Jamaicans have embraced this and love this. And they, just reporting and really, just having a good time. And so, Times Caribbean. I didn't even know there was a Times Caribbean. I was like, oh, well, there you go. Royal glamour in Kingston as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex attend One Love premiere. And then Jamaica Observer, there may have been, there were a lot of cameras and mics at the red carpet. And so And I guess one of them picked up Harry saying, I had to be here. And again, we know Harry is good friends with the Marley family. I don't know if Meghan is as well, but I know they had definitely had a previous relationship. And so, um, you know, hey, Harry's like, I had to be here. And it's so funny. I saw this video of Harry and Ziggy Marley. I didn't realize what a crush of photographers and people were around the red carpet. Oh my goodness. It was like a crush of people. I'm telling you, security might have been like, oh my Lord. Kudos to them to be able to keep everybody safe and be able to keep everyone, from just cramming. It was just like a crush at the red carpet. And it could have just been the angle that we were watching it for. Maybe when you're looking from another angle, maybe it wasn't as crushing. But from the angle I was looking at it last night, it just looked like a whole ton of people around that red carpet. And again, it's not just Harry and Meghan were there. The Prime Minister were there, and all these other dignitaries were there, and the cast and crew were there and also as well. So yeah, but great times had by all. And of course that and of course the picture with the Jamaica, and of course that is Brian Robbins, and of course that's Harry and Meghan with Brian Robbins and his wife Tracy, at who apparently the ones that invited Harry and Meghan to come along for the trip, and they are the producers. They are Paramount. He is Paramount Pictures, and he also heads Nickelodeon. And it's so funny because I was just like, that guy, he seems so familiar to me, and I'm like, I know I saw him like on a TV show before, and then I went back to his bio and realized, I'm like, yes, that's the same guy. He used to be in the show that I used to like way back in the day, called Head of the Class. And so he was one of the actors on Head of the Class. And now he is now a TV honcho. And so, yeah, amazing. So, and then this, it's so funny. Again, the Jamaican press have been, one, celebrating Harry and Meghan, and also two, defending them. And this is one of the funny podcasts. Wade Ed Green says, Jamaica will always root for Prince Harry and Meghan. We don't like bad mind and bitterness. We always root for authenticity and intention. While we're at it, let's correct mistruths from the tabloids. And he's talking about the British tabloids. And so they went ahead and just calling out the British press for just their mess and just the lies and the way they were twisting the red carpet and Harry and Meghan's presence there, and the time being photographed with Prime Minister Andrew Holness. And so they were correcting all of that lies because they were calling Andrew Holness this anti-monarchy, Republican, and all of this stuff, and making it all like, this big negative thing. And it's like, well, anti-monarchy is not negative. One thing, you know what I mean? And so one of the things they were saying is like, oh, the British press, they're just bitter. He's like, yeah, they're just bitter. I loved it. The podcast was so hilarious. How they just call out because they're like, the reason why they're so nasty is just they're bitter. Harry and Meghan kicked them to the curb, walked out, and now they're bitter. And so there you go. And I love it. They are just, I'm telling you, these people are about it, Jamaica is not even, they have not even voted yet. So the fact that the UK is behaving like this is going to send more people to vote them out, to vote the king out. And so let them continue this nasty behavior. Jamaica's not feeling them. And then, oh my goodness, this is so wonderful. This is Prince Harry, and of course, like I said before, he has a prior relationship with the Marley family, and there are photos of him when he was in Jamaica. I think it was in 2012 or something. I thought 2012 or when he was younger. Well, he was kissing Rita Marley's hand, and so they've had a relationship before. And so this is him. Rita Marley is in a wheelchair, so she's at the back of the house, and it seems that Harry, there was a video of him leaving. He was sitting and then he left and went back. So I'm assuming that may have been the time he went back to say hi to Rita. And so that's him there. And that's a little bit of him and her on the right as well. Rita Marley she's about, I think, 70 about 70, between 72 and 75, something like that here. And she also has a stroke. And so that's why she's in a wheelchair. She's she has a stroke. And apparently she lives in Florida. So, she flew over for, I guess she flew over for this. I don't know. But yeah, so it's great that Harry's able to come and reconnect with her. And that is Prince Harry. That's what I was talking about, the crush of people, and the video of Prince Harry greeting Ziggy Marley right off the carpet. He spotted Ziggy, made his way to find Ziggy, grabbed Ziggy, give him a huge hug, and they took this photo while they were there. And so I love Harry's relationship, and I love how Harry, doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what situation, he's so comfortable in all of these situations. He's just so natural at it. It's not, the guy, again, this is why the UK is bitter, because you couldn't see because they know that William and Kate will not be able to do this kind of thing. They're just not like this. Harry is naturally, this is who he is. And he is so comfortable in these situations that it's like, oh, he's just a normal guy, so I'm happy that they were able to reconnect. And also Ziggy Marley is one of the producers for the film. So there you go. And talk about, the Jamaica Gleaner, talk about, defending Harry and Meghan, which they always do. But they put out this article, and again, just slapping down the nonsense of the British media. And these are some clips from the article. It's a pretty long article, and they have detailed some of the nonsense that was in the Daily Mail and other outlets attacking the Sussexes for simply coming and in the Jamaica and especially taking photos with Andrew Holness, and but this is some of the things that they said, and these are just little clips. It says Jamaican academics dismiss criticisms of Harry's visit. And I was like, well, Harry and Meghan, but okay. Criticisms in the British media of Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle hobnobbing, quote unquote, with Jamaica Prime Minister Andrew Holness on Tuesday are absolutely ridiculous, one local cultural expert has opined. However, and then they go on to name all the ridiculous things that the British press was saying, because Andrew Holness is a Republican, he's anti-monarch, how dare he want to kick the thing to the curb, and Harry and Meghan are, basically, they're just creating a world war within the royals and all of that. It is just nonsense that they were bringing up. So they listed all the complaints from the British press, and then the article goes on to say, however, Jamaican academic Professor Caroline Cooper fired back yesterday, declaring that criticism of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex because of Jamaica's push to become a republic is absolutely ridiculous. Hospitality to a visitor should not be confused with ambivalence over the disengaging from the monarchy, said Cooper, a respected literary scholar. She said, concerns about the perceived icy reception for Prince William in 2022 compared to the warm reception for Prince Harry on Tuesday reflects the contradictory nature of our politics. For Cooper, Prince William deserved the reception he got. She noted that Prince Harry was in Jamaica on a personal visit to celebrate an iconic Jamaican, while his older brother was on an official visit representing the royal family. You would think that would be very clear, and you would think everybody would realize that, but no, not the British press. The article goes on to say Prince William and his wife Kate Middleton were acting in a way that was reinforcing old colonialist norms, greeting people through the fence. Their symbolism was all wrong, said Cooper. Harry, on the other hand, Harry just came to Lyme. He had no mission to try to persuade us to remain part of the old colonial setup, she added. That's right. You would think that would be very clear to anybody who see that Jesus came to watch a movie about Bob Marley, and that's it. And they're like, William came here, cosplaying that old colonialist thing from back in the day, driving in that crazy pickup, and I mean that whole, oh my goodness. Anyways, and then as she said, greeting people through that fence. Ooh, the imagery. Harry just came there to lime. And for all of those who don't know what lime means, it's just another way of saying hang out. It's like you're hanging out with your friends. And we in the Caribbean, you call it liming. And so that's what she's saying. Harry came to lime. Harry came to come eat some Jamaican food, have some, hang out on the beach, drink some coconut water, watch a movie, listen to some reggae. That's what Harry came to do. He didn't come there to try to tell them what to do about, whether to kick Charles out or not. Harry was just their lineman, man. So chill out. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I just love that they just, slap down the British press nonsense. So thank you, Mama Cooper. Just letting the world know that Harry was just liming. Hopefully having some jerk chicken. Ooh. So there we go. And what else? Well, another one of the British press that were just like, yeah, why is she doing that? Why is she hanging out with that lady? She is the one that's drafting the resolution to kick our monarchy out and kick it to the curb. Why are they taking pictures with her? That's right. Miss Malahu Forte MP, she's an MP, and she's the one that's drafting that resolution, whatever that they will be voting on as to whether they kick out the monarchy or not. And so obviously Harry and Meghan taking a picture with her and smiling and look like they're having a great time didn't go down well to those on Shutter Island. So it was like, yeah, why are you taking a photo with? Why are you looking so happy with her? And again, Harry is like, dude, I'm just liming. I am just here liming. So there you go. I just think it's so hilarious. But anyways, Caroline Herrera, who is a designer, Caroline Herrera, she is like, oh, everybody's getting publicity. Sure, I want my publicity. And of course, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, wears Caroline Herrera to the premiere of Bob Marley One Love in Kingston, Jamaica. So actually, she's worn Caroline Herrera quite a few times. And Caroline Herrera has always, mentioned it and letting people know, yep, that's our outfit. That's our design that Meghan is wearing. And whether it's sold out or not, don't know. But it's so cool that her outfit is just a skirt over a tank top. And it's just she made it so classy. And I love the minimal jewelry. I mean, she just knows how to accessorize and just make the most simple thing just fantastic. So yeah, Carolyn is like, hey, I may not be in Jamaica right now, but my fashion is, and you're gonna know it. So there. And obviously, just a couple of my favorite reporters responded to it. It's like a different vibe from the last time we saw PM Andrew Holness with a member of the royal family. And Scobie was responding to this video at the bottom, of the Sussexes and the Holnesses just having a good time on the red carpet. And he's like, sure is a different vibe. Of course, we know what he's talking about because that's the one where he basically, Andrew Holness basically fired William and Kate in national TV. Then the UK will never get over that embarrassment. It was cringe. And that's part of the ire and why, how dare Harry and Meghan go and have a good time with him when he did that to our future king and future queen. So Dr. Shola was like, ooh, British press hates this so much. Harry and Meghan living their best lives. Imagine being mad at Jamaica is warm. Imagine being mad, Jamaica is warm and welcoming to them, but had the audacity to show William and Kate to the door and told King Charles, your time's up. Go on, Jamaica. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, oh my goodness. But anyways, I was just having a good time just going through. There's a lot more press, but I just had a good time going through some of these and be like, yeah, you go Jamaica, and thank you for taking care of our faves. Thank you for just sharing your love. And I look forward to seeing the film. I look forward to seeing all that it is again. You know, the temperature is coming down a little bit, and so hopefully by the time the film comes out, it will all be about the film. I love our faves, but I want it to be about the film, and so by then we'll all get to know about the film. So our fans are having fun and they don't care. And I love how Harry and Meghan push their buttons and then go away and don't even respond to them. And all of this, I think, is trying to get their attention, and they're just not. And I love that Harry and Meghan are giving their attention to people worthy of their attention, like the people like Jamaica. The Jamaican, stand there and pose in front of a red carpet. And I think that's probably the ire as well, is that they were not willing to pose on the red carpet for those. When Harry did his went to the award the other day, he skipped that red carpet, and here he is. How dare he go to another country, go to Jamaica, when we don't even know he's going to be there, so we couldn't send someone and be posing for their cameras. Ooh, Harry and Meghan giving their attention to people who are worthy of that attention. So kudos, Harry and Meghan. I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, that's it. Thank you so much to our awesome moderators, Lydia, Trish, Nelly, Karen, and Cookies and Cream, Black Reed. You are awesome. Thank you also to all of our wonderful 2 Cents crew who support the channel on a monthly basis. You are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And to all of you who support, whether it's in the chat, whether it's in PayPal, Cash App, super thanks, super stickers, all of those. I appreciate all of your support. Thank you all so very much. And that's it, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I shall see you next time. Bye.